Hello, everyone. My name is Mary, and today I have an angelically inspired tarot card reading for the full moon on Tuesday, August 1st, 2023, which is occurring at 2:31 Eastern Daylight Time, 2:31 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and 6:31 p.m. UTC time. And the message that I received for this full moon is simply this: finding inner peace despite outer circumstances. So what I was seeing is the idea of this, like a garden inside our soul that is just a beautiful sanctuary of peace and flow and ease, and no outer circumstance can change it. It's just this beautiful thing that feeds and, enlightens your whole life, every decision, this way, that way, no matter what happens, no matter where you go, no matter what you do. This inner peace is sort of building and shining outward from your very core, from your center. So I have the cards ready for a tarot card reading for the full moon, and let's see what we've got. Oh, this is so funny because when I was shuffling, this exact card popped out. And then I shuffled some more. I cut the deck. I haven't looked at these cards yet. So this is amazing. We really have the Fool. And I'm getting, I must have worn the right color because yellow is the color I'm seeing most strongly in this card, especially the sun. So the idea here is that you can relax, you can let go. You can let go of all your previous expectations, all your judgments, all the rules that you've been trying to live by, all the rules and that you're trying to get other people to live by. But most importantly, your perception of the world. You can let go of your perception of the world. You don't have to carry the burden of all the horrible things that you think are happening in the world. You can let go of all of that. You can forgive the world. You can forgive yourself, and just gather up your strength, gather up your beautiful gifts and your inspiration, all your love and your forgiveness, and just go out into the world with that. You can just bring yourself into the world every day in a fresh new way. And this full moon is asking you to 100% let go. Let go of everything. Be the Fool in your life. The Fool is somebody who is foolishly unaware of where, what the best thing is to do, where to go. The Fool is just pure and clean and fresh and ready to make mistakes and ready to have fun, and just, has no idea what it's going to be like, I think so many times, and this is something I do especially, we drag our past, all of our, hurts and all of our beliefs and all of the everything, we drag all that stuff with us, and it's not helping us. It's certainly not. So what we want to do is let go. What we want to do is enter into this Fool energy. If we can just forgive the present moment for being whatever it is, you can enter into the present moment in this Fool energy, in this pure, clean, fresh, ready to take on the world sort of energy. Oh, all right. So the challenge for this full moon is going to be the full moon itself. What is the moon bringing up for you? What is the moon going to show you? What is the moon going to draw forth from the waters of your subconscious? What feelings, what thoughts, what beliefs, how are you going to see yourself? Maybe you're going to see yourself in a brand new way, and you're going to be like, wow, I never knew that I was like that, or if I did that, or I was behaving that way, or, you might look at yourself in a brand new way, and maybe you won't like what you see. Maybe you love what you see. But a lot of times things that are hidden in the subconscious are hidden for a reason. So they're there because we don't want to see them, because we'd rather push them underneath the surface. So maybe there's trauma. Maybe there's an aspect of your soul that's not being fed. Maybe there's maybe you've failed in some way. Maybe maybe if you visited your previous self, your previous self would say like, hey dude, what's going on? Why did you not, achieve this, that, or the other thing? I thought we were going to do that with our lives. And you're like, well, things happened. So like whatever it is that's hiding, maybe it's a desire that you've never thought you could have, and the moon is pulling it up for you to see. Maybe the moon is showing you a side of yourself that you never thought existed, some wild part of you, or maybe a more tame part of you. Maybe you thought you were this wild thing, but really you just want to follow the rules most of the time. I don't know. So there's a part of you that you're not looking at. There's a part of you that is going to be exposed. There is a part of you that's going to be shown. A spotlight is going to be shown on this part of you, and it's time for you to just bring your purity, bring your forgiveness, bring yourself to this part of you, and just be there with it. See it in this constant state of acceptance, of purity, of I'm enough, and this is okay, and this is what it is. The Fool doesn't have any judgments. The Fool has no measuring stick with which to judge the world, or himself or herself or anyone else. The Fool has nothing like that. The Fool is just ready to laughingly, foolishly, with a smile on his face or her face, step out, into the present moment and accept what's being offered and take whatever challenge is coming up. The Fool is going to take a look at this stuff that the moon is showing, and the Fool is not going to turn away because the Fool doesn't know any better. So you have to take a strong, hard look at everything that's popping up for you this full moon. So the subconscious, the hidden influences during this full moon are going to be victory. You've come so far. You need to believe this. This is not just, fluff, positive thinking sort of stuff. You've come so far. This is the truth. You've come so far in your life, no matter where you are, no matter how far you've come. Being here, being human, here and now takes so much courage. It takes so much energy. It's such a gift. You have earned something special just by being here, just by incarnating. Victory is waiting for you to see it. So go ahead and take a look at what the moon is bringing up for you. And if whatever it is, whatever is creeping up from beneath the subterranean, surface of whatever you've got hidden away in your psyche, whatever's coming up for you, just say, bring it on, folks. Bring it on. I'm ready to see it. I'm a victor. I am wearing the crown of victory. I can do this. I can see this. I can overcome. And you don't have to bring all of your past failures or successes to the present moment and show this thing that the moon is bringing up. Hey, look at all this past stuff I've done. You should really fall in line because I've done all this in the past. No, right now you're victorious, not the past. The Fool is perfectly pure and ready to take on the world right now. And there's no future moment. There's no past moment that is the most important moment. The Fool's most important moment is the now moment. Oh, yes. So this Four of Swords is telling me this full moon, when you encounter these things, when you are encountering difficulty, when you are encountering seeing parts of yourself or the world, you need to put your mind to rest. Let your mind just take a step back. Stop trying to figure it out. Just see it. Just stand there in the light of this full moon and see yourself and your life completely objectively, without trying to fix it, without trying to figure it out, life isn't a problem to be solved. It's an experience to be had. It's time to just stand there and be there in the center of this energy. Feel it. You know? Do you ever go to somewhere like a party or somewhere where there's just mayhem? And it's like, it's kind of crazy, and you take a step back and you're just there and you're seeing it for a moment. You're not trying to talk to someone or solve something or go, you're just there, you're just experiencing it. Or here's a better one, when a really heavy rain comes, this torrential downpour suddenly hits, and suddenly you stop everything. You become like this night here. You're just completely at rest. You stop and you feel the rain. You listen to it falling. You see it out the window. You just feel that moment of what does it feel like to be here wherever you are and experiencing this beautiful torrential rainfall. So whatever the moon is bringing up for you, just see it. Just see it. Don't try to figure it out. Don't back off. You're not afraid of it. You're just looking at it. That's all. That's all you're doing. All right, so the Ace of Wands is telling me that we have up-leveled in our spiritual path. So the human collective is ready to face things. That's why the weird stuff seems to be popping up all over the news, all over everywhere. Everyone's saying, hey, look at this, hey, look at that, hey, look at the, inequality of whatever the group is that's experiencing that. Hey, look at this weird thing that seems to be happening. Hey, look at this thing. Hey, look at that. The news is filled with all kinds of crazy stuff. Alien stories, you name it. It's coming up. It's popping up. Things are popping up because we're ready to see them. We're ready and willing and able to take a look at our world in a brand new way, with beautiful new eyes. Take a look at our world, see how far we've come, see what's going on, and figure out how to fix it. What are the problems? Let's fix them. Let's not blame. Let's not take too long with the blame game here. Let's just really take a close, hard, objective look at everything. The Ace of Wands is telling me we've come this far for a reason. We have up-leveled. We are open and ready to receive the new energies that are coming in. We are ready to see ourselves in a brand new way. Oh, the Hanged Man. I love the Hanged Man. It's such a paradox. So the Hanged Man is all about stopping. So these two cards together, I think, are very clearly telling us. The angels are saying, folks, time to stop. Time to slow down. If you want inner peace, if you want to cultivate that pure sense of inner peace, the only place it's going to come is from your soul, from that God spark within you. If you're depending on someone else or some external factor to bring you peace, that's not real peace. The world can't give you the peace that God can give you. And the only way to do it is to stop. Stop your mind from all its, acrobatics, trying to figure things out, and stop your soul. Stop everything. Just stop and just be where you are and don't struggle. Now, I'm saying stop and be where you are, accept where you are. But what I'm not saying is if you are in a bad situation, if you're being hurt, if someone if a family member of yours is being hurt because of where you are, don't just lay down and say, all right, I guess I'm in this traumatic situation for the rest of my life. No, you need to make sure that you're safe. You need to make sure that you and your family and, you need to get somewhere safe. Change your situation if you're not somewhere safe, okay? That's not what these cards are saying. These cards are saying approach your life, approach your now moment from a place of pure stillness. Don't try to figure things out. Don't you dare believe that you can achieve greatness only by changing your life. You can achieve peace, inner peace, and greatness, and you can touch the divine right here, right now. You don't have to fix yourself to do that. This is all about the soul's journey. So you don't have to get out of this situation or get a better job or get a better home or whatever it is. You don't need any of that to touch the divine inside you. Your situation, no matter how crazy, no matter how turned around it may be, is a perfect situation for you to touch the divine inside you. So these cards are very clearly telling me that no matter what the moon is going to show us, no matter what craziness, no matter what crawls out of the subconscious, no matter what seems to just kind of show up out of the blue, any kind of crazy situations or realizations or stress or anxiety, no matter what it is that's coming at you, you have the power to touch the divine. You have the power to be fresh and pure and victorious in your now moment. And it takes nothing more than just being present, being still. So my recommendation, or the angel's recommendation for you, is to do a hanged man meditation. And by that I mean don't hang upside down. What I mean is the hanged man he's in his situation. Wherever he is, he may not be super duper comfortable there, but he's super duper peaceful there. It may not be where he's going to stay or where he wants to stay forever, but he's definitely okay with the situation. Right now, he has accepted it. And so your homework is to meditate on what is your situation? What do you wish you weren't in? Be in it. Sit in it. Look at it. Just see it and try to touch the divine inside you. Try to access that inner peace, regardless of whatever your situation is. These cards are so perfect for this message. I wish I could really convey it more perfectly. All right, so now we're going deeper into the psyche and some guidance for the inner world. So the Page of Swords, the part of you that's most active right now is the part of you that's brand new. So it's like the first day of college, or taking a new class, where it's a new class, you've never taken this class, you don't know anything about it, you sit down, your notebook is brand new, it's empty, there's no notes inside it, all your pencils are sharpened, your pens are brand new, and you sit down and you're ready to listen, you're ready to learn, you're ready to see, you're ready to discover. So this world that we're stepping into right now, the world that's going to show you all this stuff, this crazy stuff, the way to approach that is with a fresh mind. Whatever worked for you in the past, just put that aside. That's not going to work for you maybe. Try to enter into this Page of Swords energy where you're like, okay, I'm done with this old way of doing things. Now I'm going to do things a different way. How does this new person that I am, how does this new person do it? How does this new person who's completely peaceful, who has found inner peace despite outer circumstances, how does that person, attack the world? How does that person solve her problems? Or make his dreams come true, or whatever. How does that person do it? Not how did I do it in the past, or how do all these other people out here think I should do it? No, how does this brand new person, this fresh, how does the Fool, who's this pure entity, how does the pure entity that you are, how does that person solve her problems? The High Priest, I love it. Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't even looking where the camera was. The High Priestess, isn't this beautiful? So we have the Page of Swords, which is all about wiping the slate clean. It's just giving your brain a refresh and your sense of self a refresh. Whereas the high priestess is all about, you always had the information. This isn't something to learn. This is something to remember. The you that you're becoming is not someone you have to build from scratch. It's someone who's already intact, fully grown within you. Your experiences can't form this person. No amount of learning could make this person, could bring you into your fullness. No amount of learning. It's something that you've got to touch on deep within. It's a knowledge. It's an energy. It's a love vibration. It's this spark of God that you are. Remember that as you move through your life, this isn't about becoming someone new, as much as is unbecoming who you've, thought you were, who you thought, foolishly thought you were. It's like, oh, I'm this or that and this and that. And I know that because of my life. Well, what if you had a different life? You'd be someone else. What if you made a different decision and went for a different career path, or went and married someone else, or didn't marry that person? It's like, what if you made different decisions? You would identify yourself completely differently. So it's not about becoming someone new. It's about becoming the absolute purity, the pure knowledge, the pure love, the pure power that you are deep down inside. It's a remembering. So these two cards are working together in a really interesting way. And this here is going to be our angel message. So we have the Six of Cups. And the angels are telling me it's time to step out of this structured sort of like, I can only get my happiness this way sort of idea. Whatever you have built up in your mind as, I'm going to be embarrassed if I show up like this in the world, so I can't do that. I got to protect myself. Or I can't go after that dream or goal because I may fail and I can't do that. There's all these like ideas. Put those ideas to rest. Open up your heart to who you always knew you were. This is a remembering. This is the piece is about. It isn't a brand new thing that's going to, suddenly show up in the center of your soul. It's something that was always there. It was something that was always present. It was something that you came in with. It is the essence of you. That divine light is the essence of who you are. That divine light, remember it. Go into your heart and remember it and have a little fun with it. Inner peace is a place that brings smiles. Inner peace, the inner peace we're looking for, is a place that brings joy. It's a place that brings laughter. It's a place that brings confidence. That inner peace has nothing to do with fear. If you really are tapped into that divine inner peace, fear, you can see the things that might make you afraid, but you won't be afraid. You'll just deal with them from this place of inner peace. When these energies that the moon is going to bring up for you pop up in your life, you're going to just, with your inner peace fully intact, laugh it off or overcome it or see it. You're going to do whatever you need to do. It's going to happen from an inner place of confidence and knowing. It's not going to be a scrambling to try to figure things out, or all of the thoughts that might tell you you're not enough, or you have to do this, or you're really, you're trapped in this. You've got this job. You took this path. You've got all these, you've got all these things that are weighing on you in your life. These, the mortgage, the whatever, the house, the family, the whatever. These are blessings. They're not bars of your cage. You're not being caged by these, by life. Life isn't caging you. Life is an experience that might show you some things that might be hard to see. But no matter what you're seeing, and no matter where you are, the Hanged Man and the High Priestess are telling me you have the ability to tap into deeper knowing, a deeper sense of peace and enlightenment. It's there for you. It's there for you. One of the things to do, the best way to do that, is to put to rest all the thoughts that you have been dragging with you so far. Just let them go. Let them go, you know? Oh, perfect. Oh, so your new direction is to take a tempered, balanced approach to life, you know? To a balanced approach to everything. The temperance angel is standing on water and on the earth. The temperance angel sees what is, but also sees what could be. The temperance angel has an endless flow of love and life and enlightenment in the palms of her hands or his hands. The temperance angel is enlightened. The temperance angel knows who they are in God. The temperance angel knows and has perfect peace despite all circumstances, because that angel knows exactly where to look for their confidence, for their sense of self, not to the world, inward to that God spark. The temperance angel knows where to look for to feel good, to feel comforted. And the temperance angel shines this light out. It's not an energy the angel is taking from the world. It's an energy the angel is putting out into the world so that more people can experience the inner peace that angel is always feeling. So this is the message for the full moon on Tuesday, August 1st. And basically what I'm getting, folks, is just be where you are. Tap in as best you can to that inner light and just put everything else to rest. Put everything else that is taking you off balance. Just try to instead of focusing on those things, focus on purity, focus on acceptance, focus on where you are, focus on that beautiful inner peace and that garden from which you can grow all the wonderful things that you want in your life. So my prayer for you, for me, and for all of us for this full moon is that we have the courage to stand where we are, to be in the place that we are, to be in the moment, to be fully in our lives, no matter how it looks or how it feels, to be fully present and to know that inner peace is there with us if we have the courage and the love to take a look at it, to tap into it. So thank you for listening. If you would like a reading, please take a look in the description. I will have a link down there and you can schedule it with me. So God bless you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.